Okie.
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 Okie and welcome.
We acknowledge that we're gathered on the lands of the Blackfoot people of the Canadian Plains.
We pay respect to the Blackfoot peoples past,
Present.
and future.
We recognize the thousands of Indigenous peoples
From many diverse nations,
Call up for chong.
including members of the Blackfoot Confederacy,
The Six Gays.
Akana.
Siksika.
I'm Scoppy people.
as well as other First Nations, Métis, and Inuit peoples. We respect Indigenous peoples' cultural heritage.
beliefs.
Truth
And relationship to the land.
that stretches back in time.
We will not blink at history.
We will not blink at history.
And we will learn from it.
Okie is an invitation.
A step forward.
In Blackfoot, Okie means hello.
Okie means hello.
Hello. Okay.
Okay.
Okie.
Okie, and welcome to the lands of the Blackfoot people.
Okay, and welcome to my little singing therapy show. I hope you're doing well. I hope you've had an amazing day. I have had kind of a long day, but I'm glad to be here. There we go. Glad to be here with you. Get a little healing time in here. How about Delbert McClinton? You never go wrong with Delbert. I went down to the river, stood on the shore. It seems like the devil's always trying to get in my door. And just when I think I can't take any more, here he comes again, my friend. He keeps sending me angels from up on high. He keeps sending me angels to teach me to fly. He keeps sending me angels, sweet and true. He keeps sending me angels just like you. Went up on that mountain, I faced to the wind, amazed at the number of times that I sinned. And all the enemies who should have been friends, here he comes again, my friend. He keeps sending me angels from up on high. He keeps sending me angels to keep me from crying. He keeps sending me angels, sweet and true. He keeps sending me angels just like you. Some say it's coming. I say it's already here. The love that we share through the pain and the tears. But when I look in your eyes, everything seems so clear. Here he comes again, my friend. He keeps sending me angels from up on high. He keeps sending me angels to keep me from crying. He keeps sending me angels, sweet and true. He keeps sending me angels just like you. He keeps sending me angels just like you. Scott Sweetman sending me a text, buddy. Isn't that nice? The course was good. It was on DEI, diversity, equity, and inclusion. Yeah, so it was good. I learned a lot like I normally do. Okay, how about a little singing? Good to have you with me there, Scott, buddy. I know that you've been having your household has been having some challenges, but you're going to survive those challenges. Okay, how about, let's do a little 6 Day on the Road. 6 Day on the Road about a man who has only been away 6 days, but it seems like 30 days because he misses his sweet pea so much. Left my home in Norfolk, Virginia. No, that's not the right song. Let's do that one. Left my home in Norfolk, Virginia, California on my mind. Straddled that Greyhound road, it into Raleigh and right across Carolina. I had motor trouble, turned into a struggle halfway across Alabama. My hound broke down and left us all stranded in downtown Birmingham. Right away, I caught me a 2 train, a ticket right to the Pacific, please. I was on that midnight flight out of Birmingham, smoking in New Orleans. Or somebody help me get out of Louisiana, just help me get to Houston town. There's people there who care a little about me, and they won't let the poor boy down. Show as you were born, I bought you a silk suit, put luggage in your hand. I woke up high over Albuquerque on a jet to the promised land. Walking on a T-bone steak, a la carte, flying over to the Golden State. The pilot told us in 13 minutes he would set us at the terminal gate. I swing low, chariot, come down easy, taxi to the terminal zone. Cut your engines and cool your wings and let me make it to the telephone. Los Angeles, give me Norfolk, Virginia, 578-109. Tell the folks back home this is the promised land calling, and the po' boy, he's on the line. Tell the folks back home this is the promised land calling, and the po' boy, he's on the line. How about the story of the 1952 Vincent Black Lightning, the relationship between a man and a woman and a motorcycle? Says Red Motley to James, well, that's a fine motorbike. A girl could feel special on it is such like. Said James to Red Motley, my hat's off to you. It's a Vincent Black Lightning, 1952. And I seen you on the corners and cafes, it seems. Red hem, black leather, my favorite color scheme. And he pulled her on behind, and down to Box Hill they did ride. Said James to Red Motley, here's a ring for your right hand. But I tell you in earnest, I'm a dangerous man. I've fought with the law since I was 17. I've robbed many a man to get my Vincent machine. Now I'm 21 years. I might make 22. And I don't mind dying, but for the love of you. And if fate should break my stride, then I'll give you my Vincent to ride. Come down, Red Motley, called Sergeant McQuaid, for they taken young James Eddie for armed robbery. Shotgun blast hit his chest, left nothing inside. Oh, come down, Red Motley, to his dying bedside. When she came to the hospital, there wasn't much left. He was running out of road. He was running out of breath. But he smiled to see her cry and said, I'll give you my Vincent to ride. And said, I'll give you my Vincent to ride. Said James, in my opinion, there's nothing in this world beat the 52 Vincent and a red-headed girl. Now Nortons and Indians and Greaveses won't do. Oh, they don't have a soul like a Vincent 52. Well, he reached for her hand and he slipped her the keys. He said, I got no further use for these. I see angels on aerials in leather and chrome sweeping down from the heavens to carry me home. And he gave her one last kiss and died. And he gave her his Vincent to ride. He gave her his Vincent to ride. How about this song? A song of a truck driver whose heart's been broken. Oh, this poor man. 100 cups of coffee, 500 cigarettes, 1,000 miles of highway, and I ain't forgot her yet. But I keep on moving. I keep on moving on down the line. Ain't nothing in my rearview, just a cloud of dust and smoke. What do you expect when some old trucker's heart get broke? Yeah, old trucker's heart get broke. Well, them big wheels of rubber gonna rub her off of my mind. I'm a highway junkie. I need that old white line. I said them big wheels of rubber gonna rub her off of my mind. I'm a highway junkie. I need that old white line. 10 miles out of Nashville. I was doing about 91. A state boy pulled me over. Said, "Where's the fire, son?" He said, "Where's the fire, son?" He said, I said, "I ain't running from no fire. I'm just running from a flame. Go on and write your ticket, but I ain't the one to blame. Oh, that county judge tried to rob me blind. Them big wheels of rubber gonna rub her off of my mind. I'm a highway junkie. I need that on white line." I said, "Them big wheels of rubber gonna rub her off of my mind. I'm a highway junkie. I need that on white line." So I rode on into Memphis. I got nothing left to lose. Wanted to hear some rock and roll, but all they played was blues. Didn't want to hear no blues. So I tried to call up Elvis, but Roger Miller grabbed the phone. He said, "Drop them 18-wheelers, boy. You're the king of the road. You're the king of the road. Well, them big wheels of rubber gonna rub her off of my mind. I'm a highway junkie. I need that on white line." I said, "Them big wheels of rubber gonna rub her off of my mind. I'm a highway junkie. I need that on white line. I need that on white line." How about a Johnny Horton song? Well, today I'm so weary. Today I'm so blue, sad and broken hearted, and it's all because of you. Life was so sweet, dear. Life was a song. Now you've gone and left me. Oh, where do I belong? And it's all for the love of a dear little girl. All for the love that sets your heart in a whirl. I'm a man who'd give his life and the joys of this world, all for the love of a girl. And it's all for the love of a dear little girl, all for the love that sets your heart in a whirl. I'm a man who give his life and the joys of this world, all for the love of a girl. Some songs just aren't opening up. What's that all about? What? Oh, let's do American Pie. You got 7 minutes, right? It's a long song. Long song. A long, long time ago, I can still remember how that music used to make me smile. And I knew if I had my chance that I could make those people dance, and maybe they'd be happy for a while. But February made me shiver with every paper I deliver. Bad news on the doorstep. I couldn't take one more step. I can't remember if I cried when I read about his widowed bride, but something touched me deep inside the day the music died. So bye, Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Them good old boys were drinking whiskey and rye, singing, "This'll be the day that I die. This'll be the day that I die." Did you write the book of love, and do you have faith in God above? If the Bible tells you so, Do you believe in rock and roll? Can music save your mortal soul? And can you teach me how to dance real slow? Well, I know that you're in love with him, 'cause I saw you dancing in the gym. You both kicked off your shoes. I dig those rhythm and blues. I was a lonely teenage bronking buck with a pink carnation and a pickup truck. But I knew I was out of luck the day the music died. I started singing, bye, bye, Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Them good old boys were drinking whiskey and rye, singing, this'll be the day that I die, and this'll be the day that I die. Now for 10 years I've been on our own, and moss grows fat on a rolling stone. But that's not how it used to be. When the jester sang for the king and queen in a coat he borrowed from James Dean, and a voice that came from you and me. Oh, and while the king was looking down, the jester stoned his thorny crown. The courtroom was adjourned. No verdict was returned. And while Lenin read a book on Marx, the quartet practiced in the park, and we sang dirges in the dark the day the music died. We were singing, bye, bye, Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Them good old boys were drinking whiskey and rye, singing, this'll be the day that I die. This'll be the day that I die. A helter skelter in a summer swelter, the birds flew off with a fallout shelter, 8 miles high and falling fast. It landed foul on the grass. The players tried for a forward pass with the jester on the sidelines in a cast. Now the halftime air was sweet perfume while the sergeants played a marching tune. We all got up to dance. Oh, but we never got the chance, 'cause the players tried to take the field. The marching band refused to yield. Do you recall what was revealed the day the music died? And we started singing, bye, bye, Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Them good old boys were drinking whiskey and rye, singing, this'll be the day that I die. This'll be the day that I die. Oh, and there we were, all in one place, a generation lost in space, with no time left to start again. So come on, Jack, be nimble, Jack, be quick. Jack Flash sat on a candlestick, 'cause fire is the devil's only friend. Oh, and as I watched him on the stage, my hands were clenched with fists of rage. No angel born in hell could break that Satan spell. And as the flames climbed high into the night to light the sacrificial rite, I saw Satan laughing with delight the day the music died. And we were singing, bye, bye, Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Them good old boys were drinking whiskey and rye, singing, this'll be the day that I die. This'll be the day that I die. I met a girl who sang the blues. I asked her for some happy news, but she just smiled and turned away. I went down to the sacred store where I heard the music years before, but the man there said the music wouldn't play. And in the streets the children screamed, the lovers cried, and the poets dreamed, but not a word was spoken. The church bells all were broken, and the 3 men I admire most, the Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost, they caught the last train for the coast the day the music died. And they were singing, Bye bye, Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Them good old boys were drinking whiskey and rye, singing, "This'll be the day that I die. This'll be the day that I die." How about some tea? I was dealing up and down the highway till they caught me with a heavy load. Sentenced me to hard labor, working on the side of the road. Now I don't deny I was guilty. Lord, I know I broke the law. I was running forward, I couldn't see no more, and my back was up against the wall. Now I'm right outside of your window. Honey, open up and let me in. I broke out of jail as a morning and I can't ever go back again. I just had to stop by for a minute. Lord, I can't stay long at all. I gotta run. You see, I'm under the gun and my back is up against the wall. I was shackled to a 3-time loser, a man called Jellison. One night we got to talking and I asked him what he done. He said a man fell over my razor in the middle of a bathroom brawl. Well, don't you see it was him on me? My back was up against the wall. Now I'm right outside of your window. Honey, open up and let me in. I broke out of jail as a morning and I ain't never going back again. I just had to stop by for a minute. Lord, I can't stay long at all. I gotta run. You see, I'm under the gun and my back is up against the wall. I said, now I gotta run. You see, I'm under the gun and my back is up against. My back is up against. My back is up against the wall. Let's do it. Bobby Hebb, 1966. Sunny's the name of the song. Sunny, yesterday my life was filled with rain. Oh, Sunny, you smiled at me and really eased my pain. Now my dark days are gone and my bright days are here. My sunny one shines so sincere. Sunny one so true. I love you. Sunny one so true. I love you. Sunny, thank you for the sunshine bouquet. Oh, Sunny, thank you for the love you brought my way. You gave to me your all in all, and now I feel 10 feet tall. A sunny one so true. I love you. Sunny one so true. I love you. A sunny one so true. Whoop, forgot a verse. Sunny, thank you for the truth you let me see. Oh, Sunny, thank you for the facts from A to Z. My life was torn like a windblown sand, but a rock was formed when you held my hand. Sunny one so true. I love you. Sunny one so true. I love you. A sunny one so true. I love you. How about little Louis Armstrong? I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue and clouds of white, the bright blessed day and the dark sacred night. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people passing by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They're really saying, I love you. I hear babies cry. I watch them grow. They'll learn much more than I'll ever know. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Yes, I think to myself, what a wonderful world. How about the song by Alan Jackson, The Older I Get? Oh, it's a pretty one. It is a pretty one. Doo, doo, doo. Only here for a little. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What was that? Okay, we're going to do that song before we do that. This one here. Gonna hold who needs holding, mend what needs mending, walk what needs walking, though it makes an extra mile. Pray what needs praying, say what needs saying, 'cause I'm only here for a little while. Today I stood singing songs and saying amen, saying goodbye to an old friend who seemed so young. He spent his whole life working hard to chase a dollar, but not fun till tomorrow. The things he seemed to done made me start thinking, what's the hurry, why the running? I don't like what I'm becoming. Gonna change my style, gonna take my time and take it all for granted, 'cause I'm only here for a little while. Gonna hold who needs holding, mend what needs mending, walk what needs walking, though it means an extra mile. Say what needs saying, pray what needs praying, 'cause I'm only here for a little while. Let me love like I never see tomorrow. Treat each day as though it's borrowed, like it's precious as a child. And take my hand, let us reach out to each other, 'cause I'm only here for a little while. Gonna hold who needs holding, mend what needs mending, walk what needs walking, though it means an extra mile. Pray what needs praying, say what needs saying, 'cause we're only here for a little while. Gonna hold who needs holding, mend what needs mending, walk what needs walking, though it means an extra mile. Pray what needs praying, say what needs saying, 'cause we're only here for a little while. We're only here for a little while. Hey, I'm just an old chunk of coal, but I'm gonna be a diamond someday. I'm gonna grow and blow till I'm so blue, pure, perfect. Gonna put a smile on everybody's face. I'm gonna kneel and pray every day, lest I should become vain along the way. I'm just an old chunk of coal, not Lord, but I'm gonna be a diamond someday. Hey, I'm just an old chunk of coal, but I'm gonna be a diamond someday. I'm gonna grow and glow till I'm so blue, pure, perfect. Gonna put a smile on everybody's face. I'm gonna kneel and pray every day, lest I should become vain along the way. I'm just an old chunk of coal, not Lord. I'm gonna be a diamond someday. I'm just an old chunk of coal, not Lord, but I'm gonna be a diamond someday. So I was going to, do you recall where the song I was going to? It is The Older I Get. That's what it's called. The older I get. Alan Jackson. Oh my goodness, this is a pretty song. The older I get, the more I think. You only get a minute, but live while you're in it, 'cause it's gone in a blink. And the older I get, the truer it is. It's the people you love, not the money and stuff that make you rich. And if they found a fountain of youth, I wouldn't drink a drop, and that's the truth. Funny how it seems I'm just getting to my best years yet. The older I get, the fewer friends I have. But you don't need a lot when the one you've got, I've always got your own back. And the older I get, the fewer, the easier and the older I get, the better I am at knowing when to give and when to just not give a damn. And if they found a fountain of youth, I wouldn't drink a drop, and that's the truth. Funny how it feels. I'm just getting to my best years yet. The older I get. And I don't mind all the lines from all the times I've laughed and cried. Souvenirs and little signs of the life I've lived. The older I get, the older I get, the fewer friends I have. But you don't need a lot when the ones you got always got your own bag. And if they found a fountain of youth, I wouldn't drink a drop, and that's the truth. Funny how it seems I'm just getting to my best years yet. The older I get, the more thankful I feel for the life I've had and all the life I'm living still. Okay. Good evening. Good night. See ya. Keep well.